Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we are using our Gazer monsters. We have 3 copies of Stargazer, 3 copies of Time Gazer. They're our scale monsters. We also have our Dragon Pit Magician and our Odd Eyes to finish out our pendulums. We even have a Gazer specific skill. Add a pendulum zone, so that's good already. In addition, turn 3 and onward, if we have either a Stargazer or a Time Gazer in our pendulum zone, we can add a pendulum monster from our extra deck to our hand. So nice little skill. It just gives you an extra pendulum zone with a little bit of a super late game comeback mechanic. It's not even that big of a comeback. It's when you'd have like multiple monsters in your extra deck, on top of your extra deck, I guess I should say. But yeah, so we have our Gazer boys. They do sort of different things, unless you have a magician, blah blah blah. They're 4. Can't use spells, can't use traps with our boy. 8 and 1, that summons our 7s. We use Pendulum Dragon just to swing on his own with his 2500. We're using 3 Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon. We contribute this boy, or we contribute the Stargazer Magician since he's a level 5, or we contribute Dragon Pit Magician. So there's actually a lot of ways to get out our Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon. Common combo. You can go Sky Icarus, destroy your Pendulum Dragon. Let's assume you have another low Pendulum. You can search your Advanced Dragon, special summon this Odd Eyes from the extra deck, and then bring out your Advanced Dragon, destroy one. Go on with the duel. So everything else is just pendulum monsters, Sky Iris, and some Treacherous. We have 5 XCs. We have 7 XCs. We're still using Ebon Magician for all the same plays. We just don't have a super strong normal Magician. We can still use Dragon Pit, but he's only 900 attack, so it's a little different. That's why I've added more Dracosac. He's a better first turn. It's just a better play most of the time now. But fun deck, not strong. Pendulums just aren't strong, so this, it's a worse Ebon deck, so I'd rather just play a super consistent version of the Ebon. Playing with these Odd Eyes monsters on their own isn't really the greatest. It's a lot just to get a 3k monster with the Instance of Destruction. Not really blowing my mind, but still fun to check out. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Taya. We're going first. Looks like not quite 30 cards, just 27 cards over there. Showing grit. We have Treacherous, 2 Advanced Dragons, and a Sky Iris, so really just a brick, but Treacherous goes a long way, obviously. Our opponent says 3. We get another Sky Iris, so we're passing once again. Boy passes again. Now we have an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. We're going to Sky Iris it out of there. That's another Odd Eyes Search. Then we pass our turn. So it thins our deck a little. It's pretty good. Facing Witchcrafters, guys. I love clapping Witchcrafters. So if this deck can do it, more power to it. We go with the Odd Eyes as our low, Pit as our high. Now we're going to be able to pendulum that Odd Eyes we destroyed earlier and even get its cutscene. Then we can use our Advanced Dragon over this Odd Eyes to use his effect for an Instance of Destruction. We're going to do just that. He lets it go through with his Varay. Doesn't stop us with his Varay, although he could have. And we bring him within 500 life points of losing the duel. We still have a live Treacherous too, believe it or not. So he's going with a Pittori. Gaining some spell cards to his hand. Brings out a Varay. Still messing with his hand, still getting all his stuff in the end phase. Like I said though, we have a live Treacherous, so this boy's gonna have a tough time no matter what. We get another Sky Iris, that's not what we wanted, but we're going to be able to Pendulum Summon that Odd Eyes right back out from the extra deck. Then we can go Advanced Dragon once again. She's going to try to negate us. Now we're going to Treacherous. I should have Treacherous this monster. He's trying to do some crazy type 0 Magic Crusher, throwing away a bunch of spell cards to damage us. He tries. I don't think he even gets close though. I think he gets to like 2,000 damage or something. So yeah, Witchcrafters in a nutshell. He's still going, oh no, we get to 1,500 it looks like. But we still clap him with the 3k lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. Going second. No Sleever Mat this time, brand new deck. We do gain our Pendulum Zone. We have 2 Dragon Pits, Stargazer, and a Odd Eyes. He's going Harpies for sure. Getting a Field out, going Elegant Egotist. Normal Harpies plays. Even goes with another Elegant Egotist, not really sure why. Then just passes his turn. We have a handful of monsters, so it should be an easy enough field for us to crush. We're able to use the Dragon Pit and our Stargazer Magician. That's going to be 3 Pendulum monsters summoned, all 3 of these boys. We can keep an Odd Eyes out on his own. We even get a cutscene. And then we can make a level 7 Xyz. Obviously, with little room in the field, we don't want to go with Dracosac. So we're likely gonna go with the Ebon Magician once again. He will bring out another Dragon Pit. It'll be our third Dragon Pit too, believe it or not. And then he'll be able to banish a monster as soon as that Dragon Pit takes a swing. But first we're gonna have Odd Eyes Clobber, Harpy Lady 1. Now our pit swings, now we return Cyber Slash, hit him with the 900, and then finish him off with a nice easy lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Silvio. We're going second. Let's see what our boys got first. We gotta show him the Gazers. He's got Silvio's performance for Abyss or Yosenju. So he's probably Yosenju. Sets 1 back row, that's how you know he's definitely Yosenju. We get an Odd Eyes, we're going to be able to destroy the Odd Eyes with the Iris. That's going to be another Odd Eyes. That way we can use the Time Gazer. And then he can be an 8, and that's going to be a summon of the Odd Eyes we destroyed to get the Surge in the first place. So, all really easy so far. Even get a cutscene of the beloved Odd Eyes. We normal summon our Time Gazer, swing. He can't activate traps thanks to Time Gazer, but he does have a Kyroid. So I don't know why he'd want to take more damage, but I guess he did. He's got a Heat Tilt, he's got an L. He's gonna bump that up to 11, summon another Heat Tilt. But all he can do is really return 1 card. He returns my field spell, that pumps him up to 2,500, and then he destroys my poor Time Gazer Magician. Not really impressed by that turn, and Odd Eyes makes it so we don't even take damage from that. So, pretty bad turn for him. Now we get to normals, or Tribute Summon, our Advanced Eyes. Then we get a Pendulum Summon the Dragon right back. He's got a Fiendish Chain. No big deal, as our Magician swings past the last Kyroid. Or it's all Odd Eyes. So he goes with the R. Now he could have won this duel. Not sure what he was thinking here. Must have thought he'd get a lethal amount of damage. He's going to return my 2 Scales when he could have returned my 2 monsters and gained just as much. And then just hit me for lethal, but he wanted to slug it out. He said, I'll fight your monsters however you want me to fight him. Look at him, he's gonna gain so much attack. Swings over that boy, but you can't give us a chance to come back, because this just returned them to our hands. Didn't really destroy us. We have stuff in the extra deck. We have another Sky Iris search. We don't need it with the Dragon Pit. Now we're gonna actually we're gonna do it again. So we destroy the Odd Eyes. We already have 2 Odd Eyes in there, 10 in our extra deck. Odd Eyes once again. Now we use our skill to add to our hand. Bust out 3 summons. All thanks to adding 1 to our hand, so we still get 1 from the extra deck and the one we added to our hand. So it works out pretty well as we swing with Time Gazer for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. I think he's aliens, if I remember correctly. We're going second, using a Taya sleeve. We gotta show him our Gazers. We got an Iris, we got 2 high scales, and a Treacherous. He's got alien kids, so it is aliens. He set a back row, it's probably recombination. Set our Treacherous, use our Iris, play our Odd Eyes, destroy our Odd Eyes. Now we get an Odd Eyes. You can use any of the bigger tuners, or bigger scale. We're gonna go with Time Gazer, obviously. Then the Odd Eyes. That's gonna be 2 of a Pit Dragon, and the Odd Eyes we destroy with Sky Iris. From the extra deck, he also gains us a cutscene. Pretty goofy monster, honestly. Doesn't look too formidable, but I guess he is. So we got Pit, alien kids throwing counters on everybody, but we got Dracosack coming, so we're not afraid. Dracosack's gonna make some tokens. Go ahead and put counters on my poor baby tokens. Now Dracosack's gonna destroy the back row. It was recombination. Now Dracosack can't attack when he's used that effect anyway, so recombination really stopped me from attacking, but it wasn't gonna happen anyway. Now he gets to search an Overlord with his recombination. He's gonna normal summon a Telepath to try to snipe my back row. I could have let him drain a counter off me, honestly. It's no big deal, as we hit him with a Treacherous. Here we got an Overlord swinging over poor Dracosack, but you can't destroy him when that token's there. Now we got Pit. We're gonna destroy that boy, then bring out even more tokens. Then Iris can destroy the tokens. Search an Odd Eyes. We can bring that Odd Eyes out, but you gotta remember Dracosack can't attack when he's used that destruction. So we don't have lethal, and we don't want to give him Destiny Draw to come back. So we don't do anything. Now he got a perfect card from the top deck anyway with his Ammonite. Telepath destroys our field spell. Now he's got Volgar, the Cosmic Fortress. He's gonna destroy my poor Pendulum Dragon. Return those 2 boys to add counters, but still, he's not afraid of Dracosack without his effect apparently. But I have Stargazers. Now I have 2 Magicians coming out. Or sorry, 2 Pendulum Dragons. So we could swing like this, or we could go with Ebon Magician. So swing like that, obviously we just Kamikaze and then swing with the other 2. There's a few different ways we could win. But yeah, finish him off with the Stargazer, banish him, and swing for lethal. I actually probably could have won this a turn sooner if I'd used the Sky Iris to double summon that on the Pendulum anyway. I'm pretty sure we could have won that a turn sooner. So this deck's not that good. Pendulum summons aren't that good. There's some good Pendulum decks, but they don't even focus fully on Pendulum. Pendulum monsters are just an easy way to power creep because they can get so strong. Just like Eccentric from Archfiends and things like that. So we should be getting a new box soon. We should be getting other new stuff. We got a new Kaiba skill I think too. So there's a bunch of new stuff to get to. I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for